Psalm 32, verse 5 says, "You forgave me. All my guilt is gone." You know, when God forgave David for adultery and murder, David wrote these words. He said, "Oh, what joy for those whose disobedience is forgiven, whose sin is put out of sight. Yes, what joy for those whose record the Lord has cleared of guilt and whose lives are lived in complete honesty." He says, "When I refused to confess my sin, my body wasted away, and I groaned all day long. Day and night, your hand of discipline was heavy on me. My strength," he says, "evaporated like water in the summer heat. And finally, I confessed my sins to you, and I stopped trying to hide my guilt. I said, I will confess my rebellion to the Lord, and you forgave me, and all my guilt is gone." You know, unconfessed, unforgiven sin will make you miserable. But after you've acknowledged it and you've received God's forgiveness, well, you shouldn't continue to feel miserable. So why do we feel miserable? Well, many times it's because of how we were raised. We grew up hearing words like, "I hope you feel bad about what you've done," or "shame on you." And if our offense was great, like wrecking the family car, we may even been put on probation. In other words, we've been programmed for guilt and long-term guilt in some cases. But the good news is this: God's forgiveness doesn't work that way. The moment that brings conviction and confession of sin also brings cleansing of sin and leads to restored confidence before God. So don't let Satan keep condemning you. Refuse to walk around feeling guilty and ashamed. Today, say with the psalmist, "You forgave me. All my guilt is gone. Now go out and live freely, confidently, and with joy." And by the way, make sure you've done what John said. Confess your sin to Him so that He can bring this cleansing relief of conscience to you as well. I'm Ray Jones, and that's another Heart Truth for your day.